Welcome to Greg's Channel 1. I'm Greg, this is Channel 1. Now welcome back to the Doctor Who Series 11 Reviews. This is episode 3. This episode is called Rosa, Montgomery, Alabama, 1955. Or Rosa, as I'm going to call it. I mean, I bet the actual official title is Rosa, but I'll roll with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm not very good at holding back on spoilers, so expect spoilers aplenty, because it's going to help me explain my feelings about the episode. Okay, let's get some of the stuff that let's get a couple of things I wasn't overly happy with out of the way. Although on the whole, I did enjoy this episode. I did think it was pretty nicely done. There was a lot of great bits that I loved. But we'll get the bad stuff out of the way straight off the bat, because we don't want to stick on all the sad, angry stuff that we're like, oh, we don't like that. We're going to get that out of the way. Krasko's exit. Wasn't a big fan of that, unless they bring him back later on. If they make him kind of Jodie Whittaker's master style character, maybe I could get behind what happened. I mean, it gives a badass moment to Ryan, which I'm for that. I think that's a good move. However, I do think they made Krasko come across as a little weak. I mean, if they wanted to try and show him maybe getting desperate, and that is what gets him done, rather than just standing there going, I am cool looking 1950s guy. Yeah. Had they have done, more of a, because of something I loved about this episode, had he have been, felt that he had to make a drastic move, and then as he comes out, maybe in the car, you have Ryan blast him, because Ryan realises, that car's going to hit me. And that's what sends it back. That I could be behind, because that would work. And it would not make Krasko look a little toothless. It would have had him trying to, harm people as such. And even though his, the whole thing in his neck wouldn't have allowed him, it would have been great seeing him trying and maybe potentially breaking a little of that strength that they've got on him. At times, I did feel that they were hitting you too much with the history. Rosa Parks. I kind of wanted Rosa Parks to be peppered through the start, and then slowly become more important as the episode got on. And then by the very end, where I think they got it perfectly, where her importance was so pivotal to the end of the episode. Other than that, I did think this was a very good episode. And I must say, I quite liked a lot of what they did. Let's dive right in. So Elvis having a mobile phone, I think, is fantastic. We've so got to get more stuff like that from Jodie, where her doctor is like, they end up in another historical time. I probably shouldn't have done that kind of things. Like going to Caesar's time and, having her give him a crossbow or something to defend himself. And so having him being this crossbow-wielding badass kind of thing. Stuff like that, I think, would be a great thing for Jodie's doctor to have as like a mini thing that she does every now and then, because that would be kind of neat. And I like the fact that actually linked into something later on. Graham's awesome. More Bradley Walsh, please. More Whittaker, please. More Tosin Cole. I think he's fun. I think he's really enjoying himself as Ryan. And Ryan as a character. I loved the history of the racism and the fact that Ryan and Yaz are used to what they get at home back in their time. However, it's amped up in 1955 Montgomery, Alabama, where it is seen as disgusting that they are around the pure white people, as they were referred to as such. You know, it's kind of, you're bad, we're good. And it was nice seeing that actually pull them together, because I think what we're going to be getting from Ryan and Yaz is they're going to become a couple by the end, and that'll be great. I did like the fact that they thought Yaz was Mexican. And I love the fact that she takes the mick out of it later on. In the, when you've got that arrogant, you know, we don't deal with these, you know, degenerate kind of, you know, bad people that don't deserve to be along here kind of cop. And I have to say, Bradley Walsh and Jodie Whittaker trying to be a couple was interesting. And Jodie's response when Graham puts his arm round her is gold. It's just a look of, ah, what are you doing, Graham? You could just see that in her face as, you know, the cop turned his back round, and you just saw the face of, Graham, get your hand off me right now. That was gold. But obviously, when the playing of that, and you get to, you know, Yaz making a joke out of the way they see her, I thought that was great. I like the fact that they really highlighted the fact that her as a character, you know, she's kind of the heart of the team. She's the person who is going to be connecting with most of the people, you know, and trying to, you know, be their friends. Yeah, and you could tell that it hurt her at the end when she realised that her... And the fact that it hurt Graham so much as well. Graham, Yaz and Ryan not being able to help Rosa, and especially Graham and Yaz having to stay seated and Graham having to stand up. That was beautifully done. I love the little history lesson we got on Rosa Parks. I thought that was quite neat. I like the fact that they peppered in Martin Luther King at that point. That was kind of cool, because it, you know, it added to Ryan, and that was cool. I like that. Keep doing it, please. More. I have to say, Krasko came across as really, really good. I mean, you know, the way that Krasko seemed like that threat the entire episode, and then having Jodie struggling to work out what his whole game is, and then when she thinks she knows, and then Graham clicking it behind, and then you have Krasko do that kind of thing, and click the plan, so she realises he's just pushing history around. He's just trying to force it to not happen by messing with enough little things. Oh, and having the team all come together and show their real intelligence. That was great. Absolutely fucking loved that. Absolutely loved it. I like the fact that Krasko versus Jodie seemed to be like a game of chess, because he realised he couldn't actually hurt her physically. He couldn't kill her. He couldn't physically hurt her. And I love the fact that he's there just looking around going, I have to play the pieces now. I have to play it differently. Otherwise, it's all going to go horribly wrong. I thought that was gold. Beautiful. Yeah, tension was done greatly, and I thought it was a pretty good episode. Do I think it's as good as the last two, which I thought were 8s? Yeah, I think it's another 8 for me. I mean, granted, I did have my issues. Okay, maybe 7.5. I'm going to give it a 7.5 purely because of Krasko's ending and a bit too much Rosa. But I did enjoy the performances from them all. Anyway, let me know what you think. Give me the thumbs up, the subscribe, the bell, the comments. You do the things. You seem like technological people. Go do it. See you next time. See you in the next time. Anyway, see you there, guys. Bye.